Hi, second grade, Ms. Freibergel here. Today you will need a pencil and a notebook or a piece of paper. We're going to be talking about reading with appropriate expression today. Reading with appropriate expression means that you show feeling when reading. For example, if you see an exclamation point, you could say that sentence with surprise, shock, or excitement. When you see a question, you can raise your voice at the end of the question. Is that a question? See how my voice raised at the end of that? That's how I can show that it is a question. And if you're reading something like pop, 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 you can emphasize that and show some excitement. So the best way to show appropriate expression is by reading out loud. So we're going to go back and forth. I'm going to read one paragraph, you're going to read the other to read our story about Thanksgiving. Anytime you see an exclamation point, try to give a little bit of excitement or surprise. Anytime you see a question mark, try to make your voice sound like it is making a question by making the end of the question a little bit higher in tone. Also give some expression when you're reading the dialogue or the speaking between two people to make it sound a little bit more exciting. I'll start with the first paragraph. Giving thanks 2 times. It was a cool November day. The dim sun hung like a nickel in the sky. My friend Rico and I were walking home from school. I felt a breeze as sharp as a knife. I hugged my arms. All right, there weren't any exclamation points or any questions in that sentence. Go ahead, you may read the next paragraph. That's lines 39 to 57. Read it out loud and see if you can add any expression into that. Click play when you're ready to review. Let's go ahead and read that section again. We had just studied Thanksgiving at school. We learned about the early settlers. They had made a big feast to give thanks for the harvest. So in this one, I emphasize big feast a little bit just to make that more exciting. I'll go ahead and read the next section. My dad got a turkey as big as a pillow, I said. Riku said, we'll have a turkey too, and we'll have some steamed rice. See how I saw that exclamation point and I added a little bit more excitement into that sentence. So instead of saying, and we'll have some steamed rice, I got excited when I read it, and we'll have some steamed rice. So anytime you see an exclamation point, make sure you show some excitement. Go ahead and read the next section out loud. I'll highlight it for you. Practicing some expression. Click play when you're ready to review. All right, our next paragraph, I'll go ahead and model for you. Hopefully you read with some sort of expression, maybe in a different place than I did. Riku said that his family was celebrating Labor Day Thanksgiving. It was a holiday in Japan. He told me that it was a harvest celebration. It was like American Thanksgiving in that way. Both holidays are in November, too, I said. So in that last sentence where we have an exclamation point, hopefully you gave that some excitement or surprise. I'll go ahead and read the next paragraph. Riku said he missed American Thanksgiving last year. He was in Japan for Labor Day Thanksgiving. He was visiting his grandparents. He saw parades. He saw piles of fruits and vegetables like rainbows. That was to give thanks for good crops, Riku. All right, last section, go ahead and read out loud to yourself, practicing your appropriate expression, and click play when you're ready to review it. All right, let's go ahead and read our last section one more time. I said, you're lucky. You can have 2 Thanksgivings. Riku said, come to my house for Labor Day Thanksgiving. Then you can have 2 Thanksgivings. All right. Don't forget when you're reading with expression to pay close attention to any exclamation points and question marks when you're reading to add some excitement, surprise, and change in tone when you have your questions. Great job. I'll see you soon.